Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today we have more WWE 2K19 news and rumours. Mainly these ones are coming from today. Now, of course, it has taken me a little while to get this news out to you. Have been having a few issues, unfortunately. Me being in a full-time job, it does take a little bit longer for me to get these news bits out to you, but I am bringing you something a little bit more. Not obviously just the coverage of what's happened today, but we're delving a little bit deeper into the screenshots to glean some more information and a couple of little reveals here that maybe you didn't know because of these screenshots. So let's just jump straight into it. Of course, we have the AJ Styles $1 Million Tower, which we all know is the tower that you are going to have to defeat if you want to be part of the $1 Million Challenge, and you have to defeat all 15 opponents in the AJ Styles $1 Million Challenge in one go. Otherwise, you have to start all over again, which is obviously a massive pain for people, but this is going to be a very, very challenging mode in the Tower Mode series. This is going to be absolutely fantastic, and it is going to have a lot of people raging for this mode because they are going to be, rightfully so, very annoyed. More than likely, they'll get to 10, 11, 12, and they may lose, and that's why it's going to get really fun. Obviously, as it said, your health between matches does not regenerate, which of course adds another layer to this challenge. Getting through 15 opponents as well without having your health being reset every time is obviously going to be a massive challenge, but also the fact that you don't have to use your My Player character. You can use any character in the roster. Now, of course, there are other types in there. There's the People's Tower, this one that you can see on here, which is for the Legends, which is a step kind of tower. There are 15 matches in this one, but you do them at your own leisure, and you complete each step and come back to it later on. So it's not as hard as the other ones, and you will still get weekly challenges on here. Now, if we glean from this screenshot, we can see that confirmed in this is a different version of the Ultimate Warrior, and also Eddie Guerrero confirmed along with Kurt Angle 2006, just basically copy and pasting from 2018, and The Rock from 2001. Now, this is obviously great because in here we also see a last man standing match, which also means that that one has been confirmed for WWE 2K19 as well. Moving on to the next one, we can glean from this that WrestleMania 34 will be a arena on this. The Raw is War arena will be the SummerSlam 88, WCW Monday Nitro, the latest Royal Rumble, TLC, the new Raw arena, and the new SmackDown arena will also be included. Now, gleaning from this as well for the Legends of the People's Tower is also including Stone Cold and The Undertaker and the present day Rock that we have this year as well. But not just that, Chris Jericho from obviously when he was in Raw is War when he first showed up is also in, and as well as Vader, the recently passing legend. But we can glean from this as well that there's quite a few, and obviously you can see in here that some of these are older sets of attires, and you know, where they haven't scanned everybody back in yet. I'd accept these as placeholders for now, so I wouldn't take these as gospel that this is exactly how they're all gonna look. But going on to the next one, we can see the $1 Million Tower in here. There are 15 matches, and this is AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode would be the first person that you see in that one. You can see the match details. This is just a normal match. So we're going to have a lot of these where you're going to have different types of matches going through. There's going to be a lot to do. And really this, because obviously all the things that you're going to see and the different types of matches you're going to have different towers every day, every week, every month, depending on pay-per-views as well, which can also result in basically you getting exclusives for your My Player character, which is obviously great for the unlocks on there. Now, of course, we're going to go on to something else here, which we have gleaned just from these screenshots alone, which I think is really, really important for this. It is obviously some more, well, a little bit more of an exclusive that you may have seen on here, and that would be the fact in this next screenshot. If you look carefully at the Jinx Striker character, you can glean from this that we have our types of characters back. So this one is a striker. We also have on here the loot pack store, which we all knew was coming, but unfortunately it's one of those things that we can't do anything with. We have a boost and a payback, which is, I'm guessing, something to do with it, but boost is pretty obvious. Payback and maybe a little bit different. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But we also get something a little bit different. If you look at Jinx himself, you can see on there that there's this little bar just below everything, which seems to be some sort of avatar or something that would basically identify you to the community, whoever you're playing against, whoever you're playing as, which is obviously quite interesting if we're going to be earning these sorts of things, that we can actually change them ourselves, and it's just something to add to our character when we do have them on online versions and modes. So there is one more thing that I really want to point out on this. Look at Jinx's hair. Whose hair is that? Come on. You know it's full well Pete Dunn. That is Pete Dunn's haircut. This is a confirmation that Pete Dunn is on the disc this year using that haircut. And I am super psyched that I have noticed this, because that is a big reveal there, just from a haircut. Now there's nobody else on the roster that has that haircut, full stop. That is Pete Dunn's haircut from his scan recently. And that is absolutely amazing that he is in the game this year, just from that haircut. Just from that haircut, you can tell that immediately. That is fantastic. Of course, I am a massive Pete Dunn marker, along with a lot of other people, but we did think that he would make it onto the roster this year on disc, but seeing his actual hair being used on a created character really does make it all come true, because that is blatantly obvious that they've put him in the game this year, because his hair is in it. Now this is obviously a fairly little thing, but at the same time it's another roster confirmation, so really I would take this for what it is. It's an absolutely fantastic mode. It's really going to add some longevity, and it's really going to open the options for you to customize your character with everything they're going to put in this year. And I really can't wait to see what they're going to do with this mode, and I can't wait to have this on Twitch with you guys so you can see how much I rage at trying to get to the $1 million challenge. I will see you there, and that is the end of this video. I will catch you in the next one.
Pre-order the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.